This manicured neighbourhood is Patong Pasir in the east of Singapore. It's been picked as the gallery to show works from 12 artists. As well as seeing art, the organisers hope to give an insight to the area itself. This kinetic sandscape does just that. Sand blown by fans creates forms and shapes in the installation that are constantly changing, much like the neighbourhood. The use of sand is also significant to this area. It relates to a rarely talked about fact of Patong Pasir's history.
Patong Pasir started out as a sand quarry in this area, and it was sort of a part of the history which was never quite acknowledged or talked about. The idea of the work, the sculpture, is working with this imagination of what these sand dunes could be back in the days. And I wanted to create a sculpture that was always different. So wind was the sculptor and sand was the medium.
This exhibit is outdoors, but some are in people's homes. The title of the exhibition, O Open House, sums up the concept well. This is just one of the exhibits at the O Open House events. There are many installations to be seen, starting here at this river, but then you're taken to some public housing flats and finish off in a former cemetery. And if you're worried about getting lost, fear not, because you're taken by a walking tour. It's expected that over 2,500 people will take part. The art, however, is also part of a bigger mission for the organiser. He hopes the tour will get people thinking about the larger Singapore.
It's not just putting art in different places, but there's an entire neighbourhood which has a story to tell us. So that's what we've been doing. I think what we want to do is to give Singaporeans a richer understanding of what kind of spaces we live in Singapore, that each neighbourhood isn't so sterile and it's not also faceless, but different neighbourhoods all have their own distinctive quality.
Patong Pasir is well known for these slanted roofed buildings. This art project allows visitors to find out about who lives in them, opening up an entire neighbourhood, its inhabitants and their stories to provide a cultural insight. Not many art exhibits can say they do that. Melanie Ralph, TRT World, Singapore.